right. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Chrissy Chaos. We're coming to you from the sunroom. We are here. We got the new house. We're locked and loaded. I have my first guest at the new house. I thought it was fitting because I live on Staten Island now, even though I said Long Island last week, and a lot of you guys figured out that it was Staten Island, so I had to tell my family, hey, these creeps already know where we live, and you figured out the address because I explained something about the house, and then you looked it up on and you absolute psychos. But Jesus. I got my first guess. I thought Staten Island used to be a garbage dump and still kind of is a garbage dump. So I thought my first guess would be the kids from Are You Garbage? Kevin, Ryan, H. Foley are here, everybody.
Buddy.
What's up, man?
What's up, everybody? Are You Garbage, as my family calls it, eres basura. My Puerto Rican family. Look at this.
Donde está the garage fridge?
Vinny, they bought us rainbow cookies, babe.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a nice house warming, and they got you a plant.
Flowers. We got a flower bouquet.
She's holding the baby. She's holding my kid in there. Violet. We got the other kids are in school. But TT Jerry's coming. I cleaned the pool this morning. The Tiger Shark 1400. What do you guys know about it?
Dude, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Then this is not garbage. This place is beautiful.
This is
unbelievable.
It's okay. It is a beautiful place, but there's got to be something garbage in here.
It's you.
The fact that you bought a house not knowing anything.
Yeah.
I don't. Okay.
This has real like lottery winner vibes.
Yes.
Like you're not gonna be here in 3 years and someone's gonna tragically die in the pool.
Can they repo a house?
Yeah. Well, you know, funny because I don't know. First of all, I've been getting scammed by everybody. I come in here, sure. They're like, "Oh, you need bee spray because there was a bee back there, $200 there."
Yeah, you need a Johnson flange or something.
All that stuff. I go to the pool. I put chlorine tablets in the pool. I'm like, we'll go with chlorine. We get the pool guy over. He goes, no, the pH is off. So he puts chemicals in. The heater explodes. Man,
they saw you coming across a Verrazano.
Yeah. And he was like, oh, and he's going to me. He's going, listen, the previous owner didn't have the right pH. He corroded the heater pipes and the valves and this and that. But long story short, it's $2,000 for a heater. Yeah. I can sell him directly to you. So we buy a fucking heater.
Yeah, he's like, listen, I got one on the truck.
Holy
just coincidentally, I got a heater on the truck.
Hey, man, why are you pouring sugar in my pump? Don't worry about it.
So I got lit up at the heater. He said the pool will be at 90 degrees, the way my family likes it back in Puerto Rico. It'll be warm water.
Nice tide pool.
I just stuck the heater's been on for 10 hours. Just stuck my finger in it. It's 73 degrees.
Yeah. So she's like, the pool's heated. I'm like, I don't know if it's running, buddy.
Yeah. So that we got the sump pump broke already.
Sump pump. This is crazy because you're like a new suburban guy.
I don't know anything.
What's the water heater situation?
Vin, what's the water heater? Do we
know what it is? You need a Bradford White. Get yourself a Bradford White.
Would it be gas or electric? What's the answer?
It's probably gas.
You tell us. We got one in the car. We can give you a good deal on it right now.
No, that's what we need, a nice Bradford White. That's like the Cadillac.
Where would the water heater be? Is it in the backyard by the pool or is it downstairs?
It'll be in the basement. It'll be in the basement or maybe the garage, but probably the basement.
Vin, can you do me a favor?
Call the super?
Call Manuel on the first floor.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I've always lived with a super.
No shit.
How about this? Power washing outside. I said, what? Well, no, I don't need you to repair anything. I need you to go check the brand of our water heater. Can you tell us what our water heater is? Is it a Bradford White? If not, we got to spend $1,500 and get a Bradford White. Okay?
Listen, my brother's a plumber. I can get a real cheap.
Yes, we can get in here. We need everything white in this house. That's how you like it. So yeah, she painted everything. She painted as soon as we got
beautiful house.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Beautiful house.
So this guy, his name is Colonel Clean. He came in.
Oh my God! Does he dress up like a colonel?
Shout out, Colonel. Yeah.
I say, good Lord.
He's got a musket-style power washer.
Shout out, Colonel Clean. Came in here. Power washed my property, cleaned out the gutters, all for the nice price of $2,500.
Jesus.
So, yeah, where I did that without consulting Vinny. Her name's Jasmine. We call her Vinny on the show. Without consulting Vinny and her family, and she was like, "Why did you do that?" She goes, "I just bought a power washer on Amazon for $100. We could have just hooked it up to the hose and did it." I said, "I don't even know how to hook it up to the hose."
Sure.
I said, "Literally, my super did all this from the time I was born in 1984. I've always had a super."
Yeah.
I was like, "Who am I, fucking Mario?"
I wanted to know who, because you have the automated vacuum in the pool, which is real classy.
Thank you.
Well, who hooked that up?
Colonel Clean.
him and his brigade of buddies.
Yeah, Colonel Clean is. I bought it through him. He said it's the best on the market. So I don't know if it is. It's the Tiger Shark, which you guys will leave in the comments. Is the Tiger Shark the best in the market? Some people say the Dolphin. Some people say the Tiger Shark. I went with the Tiger Shark because it just sounded cooler.
Yeah, of course. It's
Pretty
pretty
sweet.
tougher.
Yeah,
we
it's
had a Ray-Vac. Growing up, I had a Ray-Vac.
Okay, but listen to me.
I always pictured it as like a guy Ray, and it didn't, like, you know.
My pool guy, yesterday.
Not Colonel Clean.
Not Colonel Clean.
So wait, how did Colonel Clean was the one that sold you the pool vacuum?
Well, because it doesn't make sense. Colonel Clean
You're
came in
getting
here and
bamboozled.
Colonel cleaned me out. And now he said also after power washing this whole thing, I also have to pay more money. I got to put sand now in the grout because he said I'll get weeds coming up through that. So that'll be another $500.
Jeez.
I feel like this is just...
You got to find one guy. You got to get one guy who kind of can do it, like a jack of all trades type guy.
At this
who can
point
do
now,
everything.
you know what you need? You need a property manager.
That's what
you
I
need.
need.
Some guy on Staten Island. He's kind of like a half handyman.
Right.
Maybe
Someone who's
worked
probably
landscaping
retired or something.
Right.
My buddy does that.
He's a property manager.
He's a property manager. He manages a couple properties for
What does
this
he cost roughly?
really, really wealthy guy. Well, he's down in Philly, so
Oh, okay. So
you
that'd be a
know,
lot.
a
What
Glock
about,
and,
what about TT Jerry?
Well, that's what I was going to say. My property guy now is probably TT Jerry.
There you go.
Who's a woman, but it's I think she could do it. But Vinny doesn't like. That's her uncle. That's her godfather. TT Jerry is Vinny's godfather, and it's my godmother. That's how we're doing this. So I want it to be my godmother, and it's Vinny's godfather. And Vinny said she doesn't like TT Jerry coming in and doing stuff in the house because she doesn't think she doesn't do a good job cleaning the house, and she doesn't do it the way she likes it. I said, well, she was in prison for 25 years. We're giving her work here. It's keeping her off the streets.
Give her a
Probably
couple.
you can get
Give her a
tax
couple of
break
weeks.
for hiring.
Yes.
For hiring somebody on probation or parole or so.
Also,
There
look
you
at all
go.
the points I get from the woke people helping out the transgender community, people of
The
color.
ex-con.
Oh my God, they
Yeah.
love it.
That's
like
like
it.
10 boxes you
Absolutely,
There
they
you
love
go.
it. Little do they know, I want to be as far away from them as possible. That's why I came right over the Verrazano Bridge. Nobody's protesting walking over the bridge. No, I'm kidding.
She
Shout
wouldn't
out.
make it halfway over the Verrazano.
No, the cookies are fantastic. The
Best
flour-
bakery in Staten Island. That's what the florist told us.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
The florist told you Alfonso's.
She's
That's
like
what she
classic
said.
traditional. You got to
Go down to
yeah.
Victory. Go down Victory. Go to
Victory
Alfonso's.
Boulevard.
Yeah.
That's what it is out here on Staten Island. Victory Boulevard.
The most not redone strip malls I've ever seen in my life.
Old school.
Like he said, it looks like one big
One
long
big sign. It's just like pizza, dry cleaning. Like it's all connected.
this guy's got everything.
Well, we'll probably get, now that Trump's not in office, he'll probably get in here and clean it up. Trump likes Staten Island a lot.
Is he?
Oh,
this
big
is my
time.
dude. I've been living in New York maybe like 8 years, 9, something like that. My first time in Staten Island.
Ever?
I don't even think I've cut through to go over the bridge. Like I don't even think I've ever cut through the Verrazano to get out.
You should drive around. Staten Island is there's it's beautiful where we are, and then go to this other place that's called Grimes Hill. You drive up to it, you feel like you're in San Francisco.
Yeah.
Like you genuinely feel like, I mean, the rolling beautiful hills, views of the water, the Verrazano Bridge, that's our Golden Gate Bridge. You see Manhattan.
Everybody jumps off to kill themselves.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I mean, well, because what the scam has been since day one has been because the Verrazano Bridge costs like $17, but if you're a
Bananas.
Staten Island resident, it costs like $5. So
Nice.
everybody would make the fake Staten Island resident get the free easy and get the.
So when we were driving by, and that's why I said to you, I said I never saw it. It says we strictly enforce false tags.
Yes.
Or plates.
Yes.
So that's if you lie and say I'm from here.
Yeah.
You get a break on the.
But the amount of
Gotcha.
criminals that live on Staten
Oh,
Island have
that's
all been
awesome.
selling their addresses to do fake easy passes. But now I don't have to do that anymore. Now I got a real Staten Island address. So for the first time
So
in my
did you
life,
have a fake? You had a fake Easy Pass.
I mean, baby.
yeah.
This guy had 9 different license plates in his car. Officer, pick a plate, any plate, whatever you want.
Are Vinny's boobs real? No. Come on, baby. We're about the fakes in this house.
But no, you need so you don't got to deal with it. You need a nice property, man. Probably some local bozo.
Yeah,
Take
just-
care of the whole
just some
place.
guy.
Like
Well,
a
we got a
handyman.
landscaper.
Really?
We got a landscaper, but he's missed a couple of times. He's coming. Lou is supposed to be out here landscaping the property. I texted him today. I said, I haven't seen you at the house. He said, that's bullshit. I came out there Monday.
I see this guy really respects you.
Listen here, you pansy ass bitch.
He said, and then he said, I'll come out Saturday. I'm bringing mums. He goes, but make sure you don't put them out all the time because the deers come and eat the mums.
You got deer out here?
Yeah, we got deer that come and eat the fucking flowers.
Staten
Yeah.
Island deer? What?
We got
Where the
stout.
fuck are we? Jesus
Dude,
Christ.
He's also a bookie.
Yes. No, dude.
He's doing numbers on the side.
What's up, everybody? Tomorrow, I'm going to be in Fort Lauderdale at the Dania Improv with TT Jerry. We got Friday. We got Saturday. We're going to go wild. Next weekend, September 24th to the 26th, Irvine Improv. October 1st with Sally Babe, co-headlining the Lyric in Baltimore. October 2nd, we added a show in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. October 23rd, we added a show at Foxwoods. Go get it. And October 29th, big one, Durham, North Carolina, also co-headlining with the Babe Salvo-Cano. And November 21st, the Wilbur Theater in Boston, ChrisDComedy.com for tickets. Thank you. I love you, babe.
No, and we're not that far from Manhattan, to be honest.
No,
We're
it's
not-
close.
It's not that far. We're not that far out here. So and now Pimp and now we Pimp's gonna just stay over. When Pimp comes, the thing is with
Yeah,
Staten
he's like,
Island.
I'm going to stay here tonight. I just heard him say
I know. Vinny came in. She was like, "Excuse me." I was like, "He's staying." He'll sleep in the baby's playpen. I don't give a shit.
that. How many bedrooms is this?
5. We got a 5.
What?
We got a 5er in here. Yeah.
How many baths?
We got a. How many baths? 1, 2, 4 bathrooms.
Well, I noticed this one that I just tinkled in is a full bath on the first floor. That's
Really?
bananas. That's
Yeah.
class.
Yeah. We got 3. We got 3 fulls. No, we got 4 fulls. We got
That's
4
good.
fulls.
Jeez.
Vin. Do we have 4 full bathrooms or 3 full bathrooms? Oh, 3. Because the other one's a half ski.
This guy
3
doesn't
and a
even know
half
how many-
baths
this
is
guy-
nice.
But see, the
guy
thing
doesn't
is,
even know how many bathrooms he has.
I don't know. Dude.
Talk about
No wonder the gutter guy's like, yeah, it's going to be 90 grand to put the gutters in.
talk about new money. Are these garages ours? No, you got to rent those. How much is the membership for the pool?
Get your whole family for $4,000 a year. Plus, you don't take care of it.
Don't forget the pool tags, all right? I don't want to get kicked out again.
It's true. I know,
shit.
dude. I freaking because the thing is for me is like I mean even I talked about this in the last podcast. I didn't even know. Like I came in the first day and the garage door wouldn't open. So I called the previous owner.
I
said-
listened to your
I was like,
listened,
"What's
yeah.
going on?" He goes, "Yeah, because you didn't put on the Con Ed or the National Grid. Like you have to call now and do these things." I was like, even the hot water, like yesterday,
Hold on, you got to do that in apartments too, dude.
No, but in apartments, they'll keep it on.
they'll keep it on.
And then you
Oh,
just
yeah,
jump
that's
in.
right.
Jump in, yeah. But with yesterday, we had the shower on, we had the hot water. Because in the apartment I would just put the hot water on and just when the kids get in the shower, they get in the shower
Because it's endless hot water.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was like, "Chris,
shit.
you're paying for the hot water. You can't just leave it on anymore."
Also, too, it's like you're going to run out. Like that's only as much as is in the tank.
And then what do I got to do?
You got to wait until it reheats
Get a Clarkson
again.
White
You
or whatever
don't
the
know
fuck
that.
it's called.
Vin, what's our water heater? Is it Branson White? What is it?
Branson White sounds like a lacrosse player.
Branson White raped me.
Get the Walter White out. All right, let's do it.
No, so listen, when that runs out, because like I grew up in a house, smaller but similar suburban house, and if too many people take showers at the same time, you'll run out. It'll use all the hot water.
And
So
then
you'll
what
be in
happens?
and then you got to turn the water off and wait for the hot water to heat
heat
up.
back up.
How long does it take?
Half hour maybe, and sometimes that shower ends quick. Like you're in there, you're like, "Oh, I'm doing good," and you got the suds in the hair, and then it shuts off. It just gets cold on you.
So I prevent that though by just not running the hot, like just being.
By going around like an old man going, "Hey, hurry up in there."
Yeah.
That's what
That's
you
what
got
I
to
gotta
start
do.
doing.
Also, a house this size, the hot water heater's probably been replaced. So it's like it'll fill, and if there's like a family of 5 living here, it's enough to do that throughout the day. So it's not
5-minute showers for the kids. You got to get beyond that.
5-minute showers
You'll
for
be
the kids.
banging on the door.
Throw
Let's
them in a
go.
pool.
By the way, I just want to say real quick, Colonel Clean, I just want to say I do love your services and I appreciate everything you do because I'm pretty sure you're connected. So I just want to say,
Yeah, shout out to the
Clean,
Colonel.
shout out to the Colonel Clean, and why don't you do yourself a favor and go use Colonel Clean if you need any cleaning services on Staten Island. He only accepts cash. That's true.
Believe it or not.
Or checks made out to cash. Shout out Colonel Clean, and he just shout
I
out.
actually had a question for the garbage kids. Met Gala garbage.
Interesting question, Pimp.
I think, from my standpoint, yeah, it's just a cartoon of famous people at this
Yeah.
point. I feel, you know,
Yeah,
what
I
I
think
mean?
everyone that goes to that is a fucking asshole, a hypocrite, and they should shut the fuck up. And
I know, the tax the
who
rich.
the
That was
fuck
crazy.
Dude, the tax the
I
rich.
just don't. It's just so far out of.
That they operate with such impunity too. The fact that like nobody like that can do anything calls them really out for that. Well, and no offense. Who gives a fuck about Megan Fox? She was in one shitty Transformers movie 10 years ago. She's got a toe thumb. Who gives a fuck? Yeah. No offense. She's beautiful. Machine Gun Kelly seems like a great guy. I get it. But who gives a fuck?
Yeah, you have a toe thumb.
Yeah.
She got 2 of them. Have you just you ever Google it?
No.
It comes up Megan Fox. The first thing is like the first or like third thing is toe thumbs.
Toe thumb. Megan Fox. Wow, Pimp actually came close to spelling that right.
And then it's all zoomed in. She's got
oh wow, yeah, she's got little baby thumbs.
She's got little nubs.
What I mean, it's still, you know.
And I don't really think it's any of like their fault because they're not the ones. Like the media is the ones like pushing that and stuff like that. And I think this is just more of trying to create like, hey, the old way is still working, still popular, still cool. Nobody gives a fuck.
Did you see the MTV VMAs got 900,000 views?
That's bananas.
That's not even 1 million views. Did you see that, Pippi?
Podcast.
Yeah, I know.
That's a bad podcast.
900,000 views. They have, so you spend all that money. All that they got 900. Nobody cares.
Tens of millions of dollars.
People care less.
Shane's special did better.
Yeah.
Shane's special did better, as it should. Go watch Shane Gillis' special.
100%.
Shout out to the pimp.
And this fucking bozo too.
Oh, Conor McGregor.
You're fucking going after a kid. What's
You're
wrong with you?
Well, no, I think Machine Gun Kelly is old. Is he not?
I mean, he's not.
He's like my age.
He's definitely older. But the story I heard was he asked him for a photo. He asked MGK for a photo in a shitty way, and he shoved him. MGK shoved him.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Good for him.
MGK.
Well, then you know what, Machine Gun Kelly, you deserve to get one tattooed right in the fucking chin.
Also bad, but the picture looks bad. It's like he missed by like 3 feet. It's like, dude, you're one of the best UFC fighters in the world, and you whiffed.
This is why you're losing your fights, Connor.
Dude, you legit whiffed against it. He's not even scared that it's coming at him. That's how far away it is.
He doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, he don't care.
You're blowing it to a guy wearing an Elton John suit.
Yeah,
what the fuck?
Dude, his face is bedazzled right now, and he's not even flinching at fucking Conor McGregor.
Yeah, that's very...
He almost knocked off one of his rhinestones. What are you doing?
Did you guys see Conor after? He was so emotional about it.
Yeah.
Why the fuck was he there anyway?
Yeah, what?
He should be at a bar in Belfast getting tanked up.
D'Amelio family was there. Machine Gun Kelly, Megan Fox. I just can't.
I heard there was
it.
a fight with Machine Gun and
Ja Rule. He's not in prison.
Conor McGregor just over there about 10 minutes ago.
No,
so we were already off to a good start.
No, you're telling no.
That's what I heard over there. That's I'm just relaying the message.
Oh,
Nobody gives a fuck.
Ja Rule
90,000 people.
Everybody's here. What are you talking about?
Dude, if I got invited to an event and then I got there and Ja Rule, I would leave. Dude, he was irrelevant 15 years ago.
I know.
I heard about the scuffle you had with Machine Gun Kelly on the carpet.
No scuffle at all. No, I don't know the man. He's always there's him and Megan to be at the fights. And
What happened?
Absolutely nothing. I don't know.
You asked him for a picture. He told you to fucking beat it.
Yeah.
Probably thought you were asking for change.
Nothing happened with me. I only fight real fighters, people that actually
It's like
fight.
you swung at him and say, I only fight real fighters. It's like you act like he offered you out to a fight.
You swung. I know, exactly. You fucking swung at him. It's so... But I mean, you know what, man? It's one of those things where it's like I see that hot pink suit and I just don't care.
Dude, if I could pull that off,
He looks good.
I would dress like that going to get
Where
the mail.
were the VMAs? Were they in LA?
I thought it was in New York.
Was it in New York?
I think so.
I think so, right?
See, that's the thing. How do we're in entertainment.
And we
I don't
don't
even
know
know
where
where
they
it
are.
is.
Yeah,
I don't care at all.
I
Bananas.
I don't need. Yeah, I don't.
Would you guys go if you got the invite to the Met Gala?
I'd go.
I would go
Come on,
for sure.
I'm not a
I'd
fucking
show up with you, dude, and I tell you to put on your best corduroys.
I imagine that buffet is probably
Put on
pretty
your
top
best
shelf.
quarter, yeah.
And the open bar, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I would do it. Vinny's closing the door. That's how you know when she's just had enough. She usually lasts about 10 minutes, and she's like, you know what? I can't listen to these stupids anymore.
Sorry.
So,
They're beautiful doors, though. I got to say that.
They are, well, here's
double
garbage
doors.
thing. The doorknobs fall off when you close it. The doorknobs rattle a little bit. All the doorknobs need to be replaced.
You know, you got to talk to
Colonel Clean.
Colonel Clean.
Shout out.
You know what?
What'd you say, Vin? Is the AC on now? Do you feel it more now? Okay.
I was just just came into this nice woman's house and we're just screaming obscenities. She's like on the phone.
I know. She goes, who are the guests today? I go, the Are You Garbage podcast guys. She goes, show me them. I show them to you. She listened to a few minutes. She went, ugh.
We're gonna need a bigger couch.
Now we're sitting out here making fun of millionaires. These people look like idiots at the Met Gala.
I know. She's talking to her mom. She's like, yeah, Chris is coming. I was doing a podcast with the Garbage Kids. They're being called. And she's like, oh, okay, baby. That's okay. That's how we make this money. That's okay, baby. You got that nice house. That's
So
what
she
mom
do get a
talks.
panini, give it to him, and get them at the house.
Yeah, that's what she suggests.
Also,
She's like,
thank you for the paninis. That's
Of course,
dude. Shout
Gentlemen.
out Panino Rustico.
Panini's potato salad.
Yes, and a fucking Snapple.
And a Snapple.
Yes, I'm the new Snapple lady.
Love it.
You're a big Snapple guy?
I love
You got to watch
Snapple.
out your kidney stones. You drink too many of them.
I go about 1 a week, Snappies.
Oh, that's fine.
I go
If
Snapple.
you're doing like two tree a day,
No,
you get
no.
stoned
I'm
up
not
real
a big
quick.
iced tea guy. But they didn't. All they had was water or Snapple. I was like, "Fuck, I'm not giving waters to you guys."
I like that they settled on this bottle because for a while it was
That
fucking.
bottle
glass
stunk.
bottle.
It was a problem.
No,
the glass
was
bottles were
good.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
but then they just copied it plastic and they
No good.
sucked.
They
They
sucked.
wouldn't
yeah.
get cold.
I had a glass Snapple bottle for years after they stopped making them because I would put my toothbrushes in them. That's what I would do.
Wait,
Like,
where?
Oh my!
At your
At
house?
the gas station where he brushed his teeth. What the fuck, dude? A Snapple
Oh,
bottle?
you got a key on the hubcap?
at my apartment, yeah,
Dude.
But
Let me
did
ask
you
you
leave
this.
the label on it?
yes.
What
flavor?
Snapple was
Yeah.
it? Raspberry.
No, no, regular lemon iced tea.
Really? You look like a raspberry guy.
I like Snapple raspberry, but it always would give me diarrhea. Shout out Corrado's Pizzeria in Ridgewood. I would always get the Snapple and a Sicilian, and I would always get diarrhea.
Love the Sicilian, by the
So
way.
the best.
That's my move now. I
Sicilian?
think the older you get,
Yeah.
the more the Sicilian becomes your straight. That's the slice you
the
get.
Sicilian is
It's an
it,
acquired taste.
but I like a sauce on top Sicilian, like it have
Oh.
L&B's like that.
They don't come like a
know the
grandma.
pizza.
It's not a grandma.
It's like an
though.
upside down or something
It's a
they call it.
Sicilian upside
Yeah.
down. But
Oh,
like, if you
okay.
go to L&B, you guys ever been to L&B Simone Gardens?
No.
No, I know
Come
what you're
on,
talking
we
about.
got to go to L&B Simone Gardens with these guys.
Let's do it.
So
Content, baby.
Content. So you guys should come to the fucking Brooklyn Cyclones game tonight. I'll throw out the first pitch. We'll go to
What time's the
L&B.
game?
7.
Fuck. I
Yeah,
can't
we're-
go. We gotta record. We gotta record
Damn,
after this.
it would have been
Fuck.
great.
I would have loved to.
they gave me 10 tickets, and now my family said they don't want to come. That's
Oh,
it. First
dude, I
time
would
we're throwing
love
our
to go
first
to a
pitch.
Cyclone.
You whiff,
game.
we act like we don't know you.
Boo. We start the boo.
We turn into Conor McGregor. I don't really know the man, I'll be honest with you.
He invited me to the game. That's all I know.
Yo, how about this? I played in the MLB's like celebrity softball game in 2000. You know, they have the MLB All-Star game.
Sure.
They'll always have like the celebrity game the
You
night
did?
before. Because I hosted a show on MTV2 called Off the Bat that nobody watched. It was on like Sundays at 11 a.m., but the hosts were me, Fat Joe.
Shout out to Fat Joe.
Shout out Fat Joe. Sway from Sway in the Morning and Melanie Iglesias. She's like she's on Guy Code and Girl Code and former Maxim model. So we were the 4 hosts. So we all got invited because we were working for
Yeah.
MLB. You know, they wanted to promote their own show, so they put us in the game, in the celebrity softball game. So I was in the batting cages just the day before the softball game with Ricky Henderson, Mike Piazza, Ozzie Smith, like all Andre Dawson, the Hawk.
Damn.
All these people, and then Ricky Henderson was talking to my dad because I brought my dad with me. He was talking to my dad in the batting cages about.
Probably won him a lot of money.
I know. Well, I know. My dad was like, "I love you," you know? And then my dad loved Darryl Strawberry was there too.
Oh,
My dad
my
loved
God.
Strawberry. Yeah, my dad said he told me
That's crazy.
My dad actually said on the bus to Darryl. Well, not to Darryl Strawberry, but like in the air, he goes, "Yeah, a couple of years at Catholic school got paid for by Mr. Strawberry." My dad was a big time gambler. Shout out Gamblers Anonymous, which worked for my dad for a time being.
Always comes back.
Shout out.
Are you confident about this? I mean, you're an athlete.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I was confident, but I played basketball my whole life. You know, my father was wanting me to play baseball. I played basketball, so I was in the batting cages just whiffing. I mean, just whiffing. And Ricky Henderson was yelling at me through the batting cage. He goes, Ricky would keep his weight on the back leg. Because he only talks in third person.
Really?
Only. He goes,
Yeah.
Ricky would try to keep his eyes level on the ball, but that's just what Ricky would do. You know, like things like that. Then I go to the softball. It was a softball game. First of all, it was in Minnesota. They go down the line and announce the players to the fans. It was like 50,000 people there. It was like close. Maybe that.
It's All-Star Weekend.
Yeah, so it's like people just want to go. So I literally, in Minnesota, and he was on the Vikings at the time, Adrian Peterson, the star running back, the Minnesota Vikings star running back, played in the celebrity softball game. So he was a god back then. Adrian Peterson, they're like, all right, next up is Adrian Peterson. They're going down the line, introducing, go crazy. Then I was next. And then, I swear to God, then the announcer goes, next up is Chris. Let me try that again, folks. Chris Distefano. Like
Chris
with a question
Stefano,
mark.
everybody.
Yeah, dude. You only heard my dad clapping. That's my kid.
That's my boy.
And he was clapping for Strawberry.
Yeah. So I go 0 for 3. 0 for 3. I popped up to the catcher, struck out, and like grounded out to like the pitcher, like a girl, like a little league. Like my daughter could have gotten more hits.
Yeah.
Shout out women playing sports. I support that. so we're going on the bus back from the stadium to the hotel. Ricky Henderson, Ozzie Smith, who my dad wound up having coffee with the next day. My dad and Ozzie Smith became legitimate friends. So they might still be friends to this day. I don't know. I don't even know.
That's fucking crazy.
But my dad doesn't know how to like save. My dad wrote Ozzie Smith's phone number down on like a little piece of paper,
like on the back of a matchbook.
Yeah,
or
it's
something.
fucking crazy. But Ricky Henderson and all these guys, Strawberry, were making fun of me for going 0 for 3 in a softball game. For like it took 10 minutes to get there. It took like 40 minutes to get home because all the All-Star game traffic. So I was getting fucking abused. My dad was like, "I'm embarrassed on the name on the back of that jersey. I'm embarrassed," and they're dying.
He's in the back with the guys trashing you.
Yeah, he's talking about how much I suck playing baseball growing up. He was like, yeah, he's a failure at baseball. He was like, yeah, if, I would always make him pitch or catch. If you're not having fun playing baseball, pitching and catching, you don't like baseball, like shit like that, going crazy. And I was like, holy shit! But it was so much camaraderie between my dad and the guys that he like. Ozzie Smith was like, I fucking love this guy. I woke up because me and my dad stay in the same hotel room. I woke up the next morning. And I like call my dad. I'm like, "Where are you?" He goes, "I'm having coffee downstairs." I was like, "Why didn't you wake me up?" He goes, "It's just me and Ozzie down here."
Jeez.
I was like, "What do you
Sorry,
mean?"
buddy, can't hang
I was
out
like, "What do
with
you mean you and Ozzie?" And he goes, "Ozzie Smith, we're having coffee." I was like, "Oh shit, let me come down." And then I could put on my shit, get down. He left. Ozzie Smith left.
You didn't want to get that stink on him.
Yeah. And then we were going through the airport security. So Jose Altuve, from the Astros. Altuve was only in the league a couple of years back. That might have been Altuve's first All-Star game. And my dad was like, "What's up, little guy?" He was calling him little guy like that. And Altuve was like, "Oh shit," like just abusing him. He was talking shit to fucking Hunter Pence. He was on the
that's my boy.
That's his boy.
Dude, Hunter.
Yeah.
He was my dad was ripping into Hunter Pence. He was calling him a big lesbian and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's nice for the +1.
He was cool. I
Way to
like
play
Hunter
it cool,
Pence.
Dad.
He was
Thanks.
cool. He dated when he moved to Philly. He dated a friend of mine did Playboy, like right when we got out of high school.
Nice.
And when he moved to Philly.
He wasn't pulling some Philly
Was he on the
6.
Phillies though? Hunter
Yeah.
Pence, ever?
for 2 years.
Was he?
moved,
Okay.
I think 2 seasons. And when he moved there, he was with Houston before, or somewhere in Texas, or the Rangers, and he was killing it there. And then he came here, and he was like, it was like the big sign, or he came to Philly, it was like the big signing. And immediately, my friend just fucking, yeah, she was just like, oh, she's like, I'm dating Hunter Pence, like 2 days after they signed him. I'm like, what the fuck? So we were
Did
all
he have good seasons in Philly?
Yeah, they did good.
They did good.
No, but did he have good seasons?
Yeah, he did.
He did.
And then
Okay.
he went to
So
San
your friend
Fran.
didn't ruin his life. Like
No.
Okay, but he won. Then he went to San Fran and they won the World Series.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She ripped his fucking heart out. Now he's playing in the Mexican
Yeah,
league.
he's got the yips. But dude, we were all in a bar. He was super cool. We were on a bar when she's like, "Oh, Hunter's coming." I'm like, we were in like a bar playing pool. It was like Buffalo Billiards, and he like came in and it was just like immediately like, I'm like, you've just
Hunter
ruined
Pence.
the bar. Like
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
this like
They went nuts.
dude. Yeah, everybody's like taking pictures, and he's like, yo guys, listen. I can't have pictures of like me hanging out at a bar right now. I can't be like out partying.
Especially with these bozos.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, dude, meanwhile, I was probably like pushing 3 bills. I was sweaty.
I know.
My buddy was
He
probably
like,
doing
no,
bro.
I can be here. He's like, but you just can't be here. He's like, I can't be seen with you. Oh, could you? That'd be so hilarious. Front page. What is it? The Philadelphia Inquirer? What's your
Yeah,
paper?
the Inquirer.
Oh, the Philadelphia Inquirer. The next day, just him and Kevin. Sweaty face.
Hunter
Like,
Pence.
I'm like humping him.
Yeah.
Hunter Pence slums it in shitty bar.
Yeah. Hunter Pence, Philly's concerned? Question mark. And it's just, nah, dude, that's fucking cool. Yeah,
He was mad cool, and he was like, "Yo, I'll take pictures with everybody once I get out of here, but like I just can't have it."
I remember because the thing is, like, I co-hosted a show with Tiki Barber as well, and from the Giants, and Tiki said to me, he goes, "Bro, the thing is with baseball players is a lot of times, even in their own town, they won't even they can kind of have relative obscurity,
Sure,
but they play so unless you're like obviously a star like a Hunter Pence in Philly, I get that, but even Hunter Pence in Philly, you have to go to like a Phillies fan bar, like my mother wouldn't know who Hunter Pence
he could
was.
sneak in,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I would, of course, but they were saying, like Tiki was saying, it was like they play so many games that they make so much more money than everybody else because there's so much more money. When you got 162 games in the major leagues, it's the money's rolling in. It's like doing shows. It's like they're doing 10. Football's playing 17 games. There's only so much money they have to pay the players, you know? So I was like, he was like, yeah, these guys, like when you think about it, like, you know, Trout, they're worth like $400-500 million dollars, dude. They don't even need a Patreon.
Yeah, those guys. But shout out to Patreon, the greatest website ever made, and shout out to the Yam family. Mr. Yam created it, designed it.
We love you.
Fantastic family.
Patreon.com/areyougarbage, right?
That's right.
That's Are You Garbage, baby. Go
over there.
Go check out their page.
And by the way, what mattress did you get? What's coming?
I went Casper because they're a podcast sponsor. No good, Casper?
Okay.
No, it's good.
Prefer Helix, but okay.
I'm a Helix man myself.
Actually, no. What am I talking about? Helix is a sponsor. I mean, I went Helix, right?
Did
Helix
you?
is, no, but I didn't. But I did.
And what about size-wise? Did you go King?
We went King. I want to go California King. Vin said we couldn't do California King.
There's something even bigger than California King. We just found out. Alaska King.
An Alaska King.
It's a big, dude. It's a big boy mattress.
That's a single for me.
I went California King. Let me ask you this. Is this garbage? I told Jasmine, Vinny, it was garbage. She's saying, I'm from Sunset Park. It's not. She brought the condiments and the food from the old refrigerator in a garbage bag, in a hefty garbage bag, and has put them in the new refrigerator.
Bad,
what?
Listen, you're doing well for yourself. I looked up this place on Zillow. I know what it costs. You got ketchup money, all right? What are we doing?
You start fresh in a new fridge.
That's what I said. She literally, we ate pizza in there 2 days ago. Our last day in the house that was still in aluminum foils. It's in our fridge right now.
That's bonkers.
She brought Vin. Oh, I don't know where she went.
I'm surprised.
Because she seems classy.
She seems very classy.
No, she's a classy.
And let's be honest, she's running this household.
Oh my God, I don't know, dude. I don't know how to do anything.
You'll be tangled up in the Shark 2.0 out there, drowning in the pool.
Vin, here, speak it to the mic. Okay, these obviously, you know.
That I seem classy, so what?
Man.
So what is he saying?
Here we go.
Just remember, we got you the flowers.
There's only a certain level of class you can have when you're wearing my merch.
Which I have at T as well.
And I have one of your sweatshirts, Garbaggio sweatshirts. Great sweatshirt, which I think I lost.
We were saying because you brought the condiments from the fridge.
It's
from
garbage,
the old place.
they're saying.
You should have treated yourself to all fresh stuff.
I mean, they were full. I just bought them like a couple weeks ago.
No, but they weren't full. They're half full.
Come on.
They were full. Do you want me to show you? They were full.
Is there any jelly in there?
No jelly.
All right.
It was ketchup. It was
not that I wanted some.
Can you get him a peanut butter and jelly, babe, please? Big man's hungry.
Oh, I bet she makes an awesome
Vin,
TV.
there's a bigger
fryer in there.
Vin, what about this? We're looking up this. There's a Alaskan King mattress for 4 G's. Should we do the Alaskan King or do we have to stay with the California?
Look how big that bed is.
It's bigger than the California King, but we have a king.
We didn't get the California.
We got a king.
All right, you know me. You know I love HelloFresh. You know I love cooking. I've learned how to cook by using HelloFresh. It's one of those ones that I actually use. I stick Magic Spoon up my ass. I stick HelloFresh down my throat. I love it. Sometimes I put a little Magic Spoon cereal in the HelloFresh. I love HelloFresh so much. It's awesome. It's taught me how to actually cook. I barely order from anywhere anymore because I'm actually cooking. I'm Chrissy the cook, and it's great. They have all different types of foods. They got 50 menu and market items to choose from every week, and they got vegetarian meals. If you guys, for the people, those of you who voted for Joe Biden, they got vegetarian meals for you. They got calorie smart choices for those of you who are fat like me, and they got extra special gourmet options for those of you who are in the closet. So HelloFresh is the way to go. All you got to do is go to HelloFresh.com/chaos14 and use the code chaos14 for up to 14 free meals. HelloFresh.com/chaos14. Use the code chaos14. You get 14 free meals, including the free shipping. So you get the free shipping and 14 free meals. You can't lose. Just give it a try. Seriously, what's the worst that can happen? You try great food. You try 14 great free meals, and then you go back to whatever other bullshit you were eating, fine. But I guarantee that's not going to happen. These 14 free meals are going to change your life, and you're going to start to cook, and you're going to get healthier, and HelloFresh is the way to go. I actually like to call it Hello Fucking Fresh because I love it so much. But the website is HelloFresh.com/chaos14. Use the code chaos14
14 free meals, including free shipping. All right, this podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp. You guys know I love BetterHelp. I've been in therapy. I was going to a live human being for a while, but then the pandy-wandy hit, and I said, you know what? I need to do this stuff digitally. I need to stay safe, and I just like talking to someone online. I really do, and that's what BetterHelp offers. They offer mental health professionals online. It's awesome. There's a broad range of expertise available. They got all different types of people. No matter what kind of absolute nut job you are, BetterHelp can help you out. It doesn't matter if you're literally just have a problem as simple as you just have a little bit of anxiety and depression, or you're going through a breakup, all the way to you're considering joining the Taliban. Whatever it is, BetterHelp can talk to you about what's right for you. Okay, some of them may say the Taliban is right for you. They may or may not say it. I don't know what they are, because to be honest with you, as it's going on, I don't necessarily hate the Taliban, but it's not about that. It's about BetterHelp. BetterHelp is something that has changed my life mentally. I meditate, I do BetterHelp, and I masturbate, and I really do feel mentally strong and sharp and witty. And it's because of BetterHelp. It is not a crisis line. It is not self-help. It is professional counseling done securely online. And if you want a discount, all you got to do is go to betterhelp.com/chaos. That's BETTERHELP, and put in the code chaos. So betterhelp.com/chaos, and you get 10% off your first month. BetterHelp.com/chaos. Get 10% off your first month. Join over the 1 million people who have been taking charge of their mental health with the help of an experienced professional. Chrissy Chaos fans, I want to give you guys a discount. BetterHelp.com/chaos. 10% off your first month. Tell me how it was. Tell me how you like it. Tell me, things that your therapist said you should keep private. Just email them to my podcast. BetterHelp.com/chaos. 10% off.
Yeah.
Right. How come you didn't want to go California King, just out of curiosity?
Size?
Just the space in the room?
Yeah, the space in the room.
You know what's interesting about this house is we love it, and the kids have very big rooms. The master is not, I'll show you the master. It's not that big.
Yeah. The bathroom is beautiful, but
we got our own bathroom.
You got big tub?
Yep. No. We have a shower.
It's a stand-up shower, but it's big. It's
nice.
Huge. Yeah.
How many heads in the shower?
Two, I think.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Very nice.
We got two-headed shower. Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah. What's the closet situation up there? The walk-in closet situation?
There's one walk-in.
Nice. That's gonna be yours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's a little one on the side. And that's it.
Yeah. I literally have my shoes right now. The way it's situated is I have my sneakers and baseball jerseys in the basement, and my pants upstairs, and my underwear in a little fucking box in my stepson's room.
Unpacking?
Huh?
Can I go back to?
Yeah, we just wanted to know. I just want to let you know that.
Now I know that
it's garbage. And what else? What else did you take? Well, and she took yogurts.
No, you took the yogurts.
You took the yogurts.
Okay,
You made me take the Icelandic skiers.
He didn't want to take anything but his skier yogurts. He's like, but these are still good.
Wait, which ones? What's the brand?
Icelandic skier.
I don't know.
Skier yogurts. They got 14 G's of protein.
We're a Siggy's family.
Is that everybody's?
Right,
everybody's full. Yeah. Wait, can you just quickly bring in the ketchup? Just bring in the ketchup. It's half full.
And that peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah, with ketchup.
I also put edibles in your fridge, just so you know.
Oh, you put edibles in? Oh, that's good. You shouldn't have told me. We should have just let Delilah come home and go bonkers.
Gummy bears. Great.
Yeah.
Dude, I worry about that all the time now.
Dude, I took him. We went down to my family as a shore house, and we went down and we shot something down there on Wildwood Boardwalk. And they have edibles, and then we're in the house, and it's like my nieces and nephews are coming 2 days later, and they're like, "Oh, I lost our edible," and there were gummy bears. They're like, "I lost the edibles." I'm like, "Well, we have to." I'm not. Yes. All my nieces and nephews are going to be tripping balls.
You'll kill somebody in your family.
Yeah.
Wait a second, but if you have you got a shore house, that's fucking premier shit, right? To have a shore house.
Yeah, my family's got a little bit of cash.
They got cash.
Okay. Like my dad, it's like
we stayed at a hotel when we went down the shore.
Wow.
1 week a year.
Interesting. Yeah, no,
trash.
Yeah, I never do. Dude, my family vacation, we go to Hershey Park for the day. Oh. We don't even stay over.
No, that was bad.
Yeah.
You're driving home with that big Hershey kiss. You're just eating it.
You couldn't spring for a 2-star in downtown Hershey?
We would literally drive to Hershey Park for the day. Yeah.
Oh, it's Hunt's too?
All right.
It's Hunt's and Plockman's.
What the fuck?
Yo, Staten Island.
What are you guys, Russian? What's going on?
No, but Jazz, this isn't full. It's just.
Oh my God.
Look,
it's
not full.
That's close enough.
Yeah, that counts, Jazz. That counts.
That counts.
But you got to get rid of that mustard. What are you doing?
Yeah, and go Heinz.
This expires January of 2023. What do they put in ketchup? It's years. Yeah, the mustard.
Ketchup and mustard you do.
Plockman's mustard. All right, expires next year. All right, there you go. Do we have anything else?
Plockmans. I never even heard of that.
I know. That's some commie bullshit.
When you stump Foley with mustard, it's fucking impressive.
I never seen that.
Foley, go out to the car. Get your mustard.
You should put that up on eBay. Fat guys will scoop that up.
No, dude. Yeah. So that's okay. Yeah, because I knew that there'd be some. And by the way, another thing with the move yesterday, we moved in yesterday.
You got movers, right? You got a crew.
We got movers. We got Russian movers. This guy Sergey. How about this?
I did the same thing, dude. He put my couch on his back and just went up 6
Dude,
stories.
this guy was moving everything with a cigarette in his mouth. He goes, I in the middle of the move.
In the house?
Yeah, he smokes. Dude, he brought one of his friends over and it was showing him around the house yesterday.
Hey, we're going to rob this tomorrow.
Yeah. Jasmine comes down the stairs. She goes, who are you, sir? He goes, I'm friends with Sergey. He told me to come over to see the house. Then he asked me what I paid for the house. All that stuff. I was like, holy shit. He's looking around, checking every room. We were like, this is weird. But in the Bay Ridge apartment, in the middle of the move, I was helping them, because they came with 3 guys. I just took like a monster shit in the middle, and I was just in my own bathroom, like just taking my time, whatever. And then I come out, and Sergey's in my living room, which had no furniture, and smoking a cigarette in the house. The baby was not far away, so if Vinny would have seen that, she would have flipped the fuck out. But thank God Vinny was down the block a little bit.
Smoking in the house.
Yeah, I was like, what are you doing? So you
got to get a handle on all this.
I know, dude.
The Russians play by their own rules, though.
Dude, by their own rule. I mean, he brought one of his friends into my house that I don't know who you are, dude. You're not one of the movers. He goes,
I stay a few days, huh?
No, he goes to me, and by the way, this guy was like short and fat. He looked like the Penguin. He looked like Danny DeVito. Everybody was saying that guy looks like Penguin. And he goes to me, he goes, what happened? Oh, I thought you were coming in. Oh, I thought Vinny was coming. See, that's the thing with Vinny. Sometimes I get so, because I say so much stupid shit on the podcast. She's coming in with a plant. I thought she was coming in to throw a plant at me, but she's coming in to set a plant down in the sunroom.
That's what we were going to do for the gift. We were going to go big plant, but we
didn't want to give you a burden.
Yeah.
No.
Give you a job.
No, this is. By the way, one time we had a fake plant for about 2 years. I never told it was fake. She watered it once a week, but it was fake since day one.
This thing won't grow. I don't know what it is.
So I can't get the. You can only do that bit once, and now she makes sure every plant is real. I'm in the bathroom. I come out, and Sergey's sitting there with a cigarette. He goes, you have digestive issues. I was like, what? He goes, I
was doctor in Homeland.
He goes, you have digestive issues. You're in there too long. I was like, yeah, I know. I was like, whatever. I ate a lot of pizza last night. He goes, you want to be jacked like me? You want to be fucking strong like me? And Vin, who did Sergey look like, the mover yesterday? The Penguin. See, I knew it. And he goes, you want to be jacked like me? I was like, yeah, sure. He goes, only thing I do, I eat meat. Remember? He goes, I eat meat, I eat chicken, I eat vegetables, I drink vodka. That's what I do. That's it. He goes, 33 years, I never put anything in my body other than meat, chicken, vegetables, vodka. This is what you need to do. He goes, now, let me tell you. He goes, you've been in the bathroom too long, maybe 2-3 hours. I was like, it hasn't been 2-3 hours.
2-3 hours.
He goes, but you probably, most likely, because it happened to me last year. He goes, it happened to me. He goes, you most likely have cancer. Right now you have cancer. I swear to God. He goes, there's only one doctor who can cure you. He goes, I'm going to give you his name. And he gives me his name and his number. It's like Dr. Vasilius. He's like, Dr. Vasilius.
It's Sergey?
He goes, yes, on Ocean Parkway. He's on Ocean Parkway in Brooklyn. You have to go to this doctor right now. You have cancer right now. You have it. Yeah. I could tell you have it. He goes, but you tell him I call and I put it in touch. And I'm like, so what the fuck? I was like so nervous. So I called him today. I made an appointment.
Are you crazy?
I don't know why.
What's wrong with you?
I think I got bamboozled. That's what I was bringing up because I think he's also working for Colonel Clean.
Jesus.
Only 8,000 for checkup. No problem.
Yeah, but this fucking guy, I've never experienced a move like this where they came with 3 guys. Nobody spoke English. 2 of them were like Russian twinks. And then there was some Mexican guy whose name was Matthew. I was like, your name's not Matthew. Yeah. But okay. I was like, and I'm not saying Mexican just as I'm sorry, he was from the country of Mexico. He had Mexico stuff all over him. And he was the real fucking deal. He came into the move with 2 rolls of duct tape on his wrists and a fucking weight belt.
That belt's serious.
He knew what to do, and he came in with a drill gun in his back pocket like it was a fucking Colt 45.
Jesus.
He came in and he started destroying shit, ripping shit off the walls, packing shit up. And who is this?
Was that you or me? I just wanted to make sure it wasn't
Jeffrey
me.
Lee. Should we pick it up live on the pod?
No.
Who's that?
Hello?
God damn it.
Hang up. They knew.
Yeah,
Who was it?
I don't know because last week we had
you put your number out or something.
Well, no, I didn't. Well, you know what happened? Oh, you told me. What we did is we had TT Jerry, her parole officer, called live on the podcast
Saw the
last
clip,
week. Yeah, so we had to take the clip down because allegedly that's like a federal offense that we did that. So we took the clip down.
Dude, how quick before he's out of here?
I know. so we
You're gonna be back in Brooklyn by Christmas. Down here right now.
Dude, you don't stand a chance out here, bro.
Even the super was like, do you want to just leave you want to leave it run until October 15th? Just leave everything run. I said, no, we're out. He goes, all right, you sure? You can stay to the 15th. Why not do it slow? I was like, no. Yeah. So, and you know, because we pick up, I didn't realize like you pick up anybody's phone. If you called me on the phone and I didn't tell you I was on the podcast, but you were, and then we put that out, technically I'm committing a crime. By like you could sue me for that. I had fucking no idea.
And I think it's only in New York too.
Yeah, it's weird because you could do it in other states. There's all these like little bullshit rules that I kind of feel like, I don't know. I kind of feel like at this point, if you murder someone, you won't go to jail. But if you do something like that or have a fake vaccine card, you're going to jail. That's just what I feel. It's all like
it's a mess.
It's all role reversal.
Oh, we got to be in the hub of fake vax cards over here.
Staten Island fake vax cards.
Do you guys need one?
I don't know.
Do you guys need one?
If Staten Island has their own mayor or whatever, but like the masks around here, no go.
They'll start.
I walked into the bakery with a mask on. They were like, "Pussy."
Yeah, they were like, "You fucking Democrats."
throwing striadel at us.
They're like, "Let me guess, you want an extra large cannoli?
Yeah. You want a black with chocolate one?"
Hey, I know. No, dude, you could get fakes out here left. Here's the thing with the
fakes. You're doing fake life,
fake plates, fake vax cards.
I didn't think you were going to draw the line on a vax card.
They had the fake vax cards ready to go April 2020. so yeah, I know, dude. I'm sure you could get them out here. But the thing is with the fakes is like, you know, I know some people who have them, and it's just like, you know, you upload them onto, like, they got into the digital system. Like, you can go all around the world now with these fakies.
Well, the thing is,
I don't know. I think, but you get pinched. You don't want to get pinched in France.
They just got that couple going to.
No, they'll fucking throw you in the catacombs over there.
Yeah,
it's gotta be good food though.
Yeah, what do you think? What a baguette and like some fucking some nice prosciutto every morning.
Glass of Bordeaux.
Have any of our fans ever been in French prison? Let us know. Right. Email ChrissyChaosPodcast@gmail.com and let us know how's the French prison food.
It's either French prisons are awesome or like Papillon. It's there's no in between.
No in between. I know. I fucking France. I went to Paris. Me and Vin went to Paris. We were there for 12 hours. We had a great time. You ever go to? Oh, you went.
I've never been to Paris.
But you've been to Germany.
I've been to
the
a
homeland.
Bunch of, he texted me while I was over there. Yo, how did you get to Germany? You just show up? I'm like, yeah, man. He's like, oh, they didn't break your balls for like the vaccine and
Go over and see if the boys are getting the band back together.
I like your older stuff, huh?
Yeah. Dude, I know.
Play some of the hits, will you?
Yeah, well, because I know a couple of people now. Yeah, people have been, because I've been saying on the podcast, what's it like in Europe? And all the fans from the show are writing in that Europe is not, they're not mandating anything over there.
It's like when I was over there, so I was in Germany like a couple of weeks ago. I saw you like the night we got back. We were out boozing.
Yeah, that's good. You came right to Joe DeRosa's birthday party from a beautiful German trip to come right to a fucking bar.
Dude, I'm vaxxed and I tested negative that day.
To grab a snake bite at Patty's.
I'm just saying, just going from the beauty of the German mountains.
To end up there in a dimly lit Irish pub on the east side.
Fucking Patty McGee's.
Yeah.
Where the Christmas lights are always on.
All place always smells like puke. I love it. But when it was over there, it was like the same thing, like masks off, like right like even as you're like walking out, it wasn't super strict.
Yeah, see, that's and kind of like they just let you choose.
Yeah, it was kind of like nobody was really no one really ever busted our balls about anything, like, except like here, like I would say it was a little more lax than New York, which New York's stricter than, like, now that we're like on the road a bunch. And like we'll like land in somewhere and like get in, be like, do mask, and I'm like, no fucking mask.
No mask.
Like you get in the cab, they're like, we don't know.
Well, so Germany sounds a little bit like Staten Island, because out here they just, I mean, if
they got fake plates over there.
Yeah. You got a German Easy Pass that says you're from Dusseldorf. Yeah, my man.
Even my kids go into school with masks on, but I guarantee you the teachers go, all right, take them off.
Take them off. Take them off.
We just got to do
it's
it
like
for
School
show.
of Rock. Once the door closes, I take that shit off.
Yeah, come on. People had questions for Are You Garbage?
I have a few I'll bring up in a minute. Let me look through them. But I have one question for you guys. I wanted to know first kiss. What was both your first kisses?
Oh, nice question.
I want to talk to you about blenders, not the kind that makes fruit smoothies and stuff like that. I'm talking about blenders eyewear, okay? More and more I haven't been able to see because I'm too much on my phone and I'm too much on the computer screen and I'm using Visine drops in my eyes even when I don't have allergies because I just like when I put them in my eyes. I like to have a little bit of wet eye. So these are fresh from San Diego, California, where they have beautiful eyes over there. And it is Blenders Eyewear. They're selling the beachy shades out of a backpack. Chase Fisher is the guy who started. He started selling beachy shades out of a backpack while doubling as a surf instructor on Pacific Beach. So yes, when you hear that, you're like, I want this guy to get eaten by a great white shark. But he's actually a good guy, or he might be a woman. I'm being honest with you. I don't know who Chase Fisher is. Their gender is ambiguous. I don't know who Chase Fisher is, but once you're hearing selling beach shades out of a backpack while doubling as a surf instructor on Pacific Beach, you think, yeah, this guy, he might be annoying. He might not be. He seems like he could be a good person. He's probably one of those guys that doesn't wear underwear no matter what he's doing. He's probably going commando at a funeral, and he's also going commando to pick his kids up from school. You don't know. I know that his nuts hang low, but it's not about that. It's about the eyewear that he's made. He has created an adventurous, mid-priced eyewear option with the same cool factor as the other leading styles. He actually sent a pair to the house, and we love them. TT Jerry loves them. TT Jerry tried to boof them. That's how much she loved Blenders Eyewear. She genuinely said, these need to be boofed. I said, you're not in prison anymore. There's absolutely not a reason to boof. And she said, there's plenty of reasons to boof, and Blenders Eyewear is one of them. So it's not just sunglasses. They have prescription glasses, readers, and blue light glasses, which are very important with all this screen time we've been getting as of late. And they have a snow collection with goggles and accessories if it ever snows again, but you never know with global warming because of Joe Biden. But Blender, you're going to get a special discount if you go to blenderseyewear.com and enter the promo code CHAOSVIP. You're going to get 15% off. blenderseyewear.com, enter the promo code CHAOS15. You're going to get 15% off your Blenders purchase. That's blenderseyewear.com, code CHAOS14, 15% off for your Blenders, rocked with pride worldwide. Okay. All right. If you're carrying credit card balance month after month, it can feel like you're in a never-ending cycle of debt. Upstart can help you make that final payment so you can get ahead. With a 5-minute online rate check, you can see your rate up front for loans between $1,000 and $50,000. You can receive funds as fast as one business day after accepting your loan. Find out how Upstart.com can lower your monthly payments today when you go to upstart.com/chaos. That's upstart.com/chaos. Don't forget to use our URL to let them know we sent you. Loan amounts will be determined based on your credit, income, and certain other information provided in your loan application. Go to upstart.com/chaos. I love the United States of America.
Our first kiss, like together?
Yeah.
It was one night late in the studio.
We
I had a couple of spritzers in me.
Yeah.
I think I got caught playing doctor with the neighbor when we were mad. We were mad young, and there was some smooching and naked fondling.
He was a specialist. What was the copay over there?
How old were you first kiss?
I would say that. I mean, first kiss?
Yeah.
Probably 13.
13? I had my first kiss at 4.
I mean, not romantic.
Romantically kiss a girl.
What are you going to do? Good-looking kid, huh?
Yeah, not bad. No, I had a fucked up haircut, though, back then.
I'm saying, well, then, I was probably 5 or 6. We were playing doctor. We were naked in the woods.
Right.
Fondling.
What about you, first kiss?
I was 10 years old, and it was with a 13-year-old girl.
Nice.
Which I think might be borderline.
I don't think that's illegal.
What?
I mean, no, it was fantastic.
Yeah, what's the rules? What is the rules? Because I understand 16 and over. What if you're 15 and you make out with a 3-year-old? Is that a crime?
I mean, I don't know if you have real bragging rights about it. But yeah, she was
go telling people.
She was this 13-year-old girl, completely developed, titties, the whole
God,
hair on the bush,
beard, everything,
hair on the bush. And I remember,
dude,
we were the only 2 kids really in the neighborhood, and my brother was he had friends, and we just moved in. And I didn't really have anybody to fuck with, and me and this girl started messing with each other, and for a whole summer we were we would go to her house and we'd go downstairs in the basement and take our clothes off and make out and do all this stuff. And I remember looking at her vagina being man, what can I do with that? But I didn't know. I didn't know to put my...
Especially with a full bush, you have no idea. At least if they were shaved, you're like, okay, I
don't know if it was going to bite me or fucking or what.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I go full bush now. I have a full bush I'm
a Manscaped kind of guy, lawnmower 4.0.
Same with me.
I just trimmed up yesterday.
Yeah. Oh no. I have a handlebar mustache from Manscaped. From shout out Manscaped.
It's very Williamsburg down there.
I also can take the boy out of Brooklyn.
I have one more for you guys. Sure. What's the most garbage conspiracy theory you believe in?
Nice. I'm not a big conspiracy theory guy.
What would be a garbage conspiracy?
Well, like a garbage conspiracy, I guess. Hoffa, or faking the moon landing is a garbage one, I guess, right?
One. Yeah, definitely.
I'm also one of the guys, whatever you show me, I'll believe for the most part. So, if I go watch a documentary on that it's real, I believe that. And then I watch a fake one, I go, I believe that.
I believe that, yeah.
I'm in.
Those guys on Ancient Aliens start making a lot of sense after 2 commercial breaks.
I'll believe it.
This wacko's right.
Well, yeah, we went crazy on a podcast once because we watched something, I think, from Ancient Aliens that, Antarctica is, harbors aliens and the Nazis still live there. And we believed it to the point where
what you're referring to is the Hollow Earth theory, and you're referring to Admiral Byrd. Yes. He was the one that discovered
I'm more of a Colonel Clean kind of guy.
Should have sent Colonel Clean up there. I would have sold him all vacuum cleaners.
I would have melted all that ice.
Fucking Colonel Clean.
Go to the ship, get me some salt.
Somebody wrote Cheese Whiz on a Philly cheesesteak or nah? What a fucking...
I go Whiz a lot because you can't get good Whiz outside of Philly. So when I'm home, I'll treat myself to Whiz. But it's the trashiest cheese you can get.
We went to Philly and we just put it up at the youtube.com/Christy Comedy. We went on a tour of Philly with
we were watching the ride over, dying when you go, yo, Ben Franklin's crazy. He stopped to smoke a cig.
That's gonna cost
us. Cuts to him smoking a cig.
That's gonna cost him a couple of gigs in the public school system.
I know.
Smoking. What the fuck?
He told us to tag him.
There.
Philly was fantastic.
That part with the little street.
Talk about garbage.
Hashtag Philip Morris too. Maybe I'll get some Marlboro.
Hey, hit me up on Snapchat, all right?
Yeah.
What's the broad situation on your podcast?
Well, that's like what it's freaking Benjamin Franklin. So at the end of the thing, I'm like, do you accept cash, whatever? He goes, no, Venmo me. And his Venmo's like Benjamin_Franklin 69 or something.
What did that cost all in the whole day?
What did we cost? 500?
Like 500.
But that was a personal
tour.
No time limit. You go as long as short as you want. So he said, I'll stay with you for 8 hours. Whatever you want.
Was he telling you historical things or just showing you strip clubs?
So much historical things. You know what he said?
This is Delilah's. Oh, sorry. That's the famous strip club in Philly. Is Delilah's.
This is where I get my cigarettes.
Delilah's, yeah.
Wow, there you go.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Sorry. I put it to, I got to the L and I was like,
there's
a
Delilah's strip club. I'm sure there's a Violet strip club. So my daughters, well, what can you do? I know. I should just get the tattoos on their tits now. Just
let them grow into it.
Yeah, at least I'm in control that way. So
under daddy's supervision, you can get tattoos.
So
the fans did want to know when did you guys realize you were the garbage podcast? When did it hit you? You were garbage.
Well, we used to, we've been working together for 12 years together, and we had a podcast, a couple podcasts before this.
Our third podcast together finally took off.
Awesome.
Oh, wow.
We're both from a similar background. I'm from a little bit more of a lower middle class area. He's from a little bit of an upper middle class. So he always, it was always the back and forth.
Shitting on each other.
Oh, you did this when you were a kid. That's garbage. The first thing was milk with dinner.
Families that did that type thing,
It was milk with dinner. So we just started doing that. And we were in the middle of the run of our second podcast, Hard Feelings, which you do on Patreon now. It's just us shitting on each other. Patreon.com/SorryYouGarbage.
Shout out to Mr. Yam and company.
Of course.
Mr. Yam.
All rights reserved. And then, right before the pandemic, we did this. We played this game once on our old podcast, and we really had a good time with it, where we formulated into a interrogation type thing.
Right.
You know what I mean? Did you have a garage fridge growing up? Have you ever crossed state lines to get fireworks? And it was just, we both kind of had the same idea at the same time. We're like, let's we think this is us stripped down to our most natural essence.
It's us being us. Yeah.
It's a great podcast because it's got a theme that everyone can relate to, and it's not just two comedians just winging it, talking about nothing.
Yeah,
no.
Which is fine.
Which we do.
But but at least every there's a degree of preparation that you have to do every episode.
Sure.
There's never a time where you could just turn the cameras on and be like, let's wing it. You can't do that.
We're just constantly thinking of these things.
Has to prepare. So it's so awesome and it's great because every episode is different. Like, yes, you might get a guest tell the same story that he or she told on another podcast, but it's going to be in a different way, and it's only going to be minimal. Where it's like you're going to ask them shit that nobody's going to ask them. Nobody's even thinking to ask them that.
Yeah.
So that's why it's so interesting. So I would suggest to all the Chaos fans out there or the Christians out there, Are You Garbage? That's why I had them on, because I was like, these guys podcast, other than, the ones that we know, the Dylans, the Schultzes, the Mark Normans, the Joe Liss, all the ones that we know for, these guys fit it all. And I was like, these guys are, in my opinion, feels like, not even the next guys, you're already here, but the guys who are like, you're
just sticking
out.
For
sure. Thank you, buddy. Thank you both.
Means a lot coming from
and
you.
We love both of you, and having you on was so huge for us.
Oh yeah, dude.
One of our favorite episodes. We
Whenever you want to come back,
because now I got more fucking with the house. You can ask me garbage questions about the house. You can just quiz me on shit. I don't know where anything is. I don't know where the circuit breaker is.
This old man's gonna beat your ass.
The power went out in here like 3 days ago. I just got it on like a couple hours ago. I just was like, we'll sit in the dark then.
They just said something really interesting. I want one more question.
Sure.
Advice to people on when to give up on their other podcasts. This is your third.
Oh God.
When do you know it's over? Yeah.
I don't know, man. If you would have told, we've been, and I think we have a very good rapport together. The zigs and zags. We're really good together, and that's because of the 8 years of podcasting that we did when no one was listening. We got good at it, and I don't know, man. If you would have told me like 6 years ago, like, yo, stop, or 7 years, like, knock it off, like, this isn't going to work. Yeah, then we wouldn't have gotten here. So I don't know.
But Are You Garbage? I feel like
never tire, never back down.
But the thing is, you guys, it's no overnight success. It's 12 years. This is the third podcast, and then because Are You Garbage? I feel like I started hearing about it almost instantly.
It started cooking.
Like you guys, you're the new guys we fucked.
the guys who ate.
Our podcast calls guys we're fucked.
Well, also too,
guys we wouldn't fuck.
Yeah. We got real lucky because we started and then the pandemic hit, and it's also one of those things where you look back of like how it lined up. Of we had been in the clubs in New York for 7-8 years, just known as like, yo, like these are good guys, like these are good funny guys. They can kill, they're good, they're good hangs or whatever. So we became tight with Schultze, with Soder, with Norman.
Before Are You Garbage? Before the podcast started, right?
So then when we started Are You Garbage, like our goal was like, yeah, let's get them guys on one day. But then the pandemic hit, and I'm like, oh, now all these dudes that we're super tight with, the Schultzes, whoever, I'm like, they're sitting home and they're a text away of like, yo, you want to do our pod? It's this. And they go, oh, yeah, sure, that sounds cool. I like you guys. I got nothing going on.
Right.
So we got like, dude, the 1 week we released Schultz and Gillis the same week. I'm like,
my God.
no one's doing that.
No. And you guys go 2 a week.
We do two a week.
So what are the dates people could see the pod?
So it comes out Mondays and Thursdays. We get a little sneak peek the night before on YouTube to juice those numbers a bit. And then our Patreon, we do another bonus AYG. And then we do a whole nother pod on Patreon called Hard Feelings, which was one of our previous pods that we do. It's just like me and him, like really just shitting on each other. It's like behind the show. Like we yell at each other, air shit out. It's like an HR meeting.
One of the things we didn't realize when we kind of went into it was, and Schultz actually was, brought this to light for us. He's like, you're humanizing comedians. And like, comedians that that you hear on it and you're like, oh, fuck, I didn't know he grew up like that or this and that and the other thing. And then also, too, we're starting to be able to introduce people to comedians that they might not have heard of.
That's the most beautiful part of, in my opinion, podcasting, is because I went on so many people's podcasts and it was the first time they had ever heard of me on, Theo Von's podcast or Fighter and the Kid or whatever, Segura or whatever. But now it's like, people find out about others from my podcast. Sure. Find out about others from your podcast. That's the awesome part about being able to help, because in many ways it's like we're our own like little networks. It's like I
want to thank you. Like, you were super cool to do the pod before you really knew us. Like, I think that was like one of our first times meeting you when you came to do it. And then like it's always so funny, like the dudes, it's the bigger, cooler, nicer dudes early on that share that, like you were like, you shared the clip a bunch. Yo, check this out. It's like
I remember the day I came in to do your podcast, because the only reason I really came in to do it is because Vinny had thrown me out 2 nights before and I was staying in a hotel in Midtown. near the recording studio. I was like, this works.
Is that
you're
true?
Like, you're like, oh, you're so nice. You really came down. I'm like, nah, dude, my hotel was nearby. I was living out of fucking garbage bags.
Is that true? Yeah. That's awesome.
No, but I did it because I wanted to.
Sure,
I love,
But I'm just saying, like,
but at least you could swing the hotel in Midtown. You're not by the airport. The money makes everything a little okay.
A little okay.
Yeah.
I was like, throw me out. Yeah, I'll fucking hit up the W.
Stay at the plaza for a couple of days.
It's cool to see you guys helping out other people. Like we're trying
we
to do the
totally
same
look
thing.
up to everything you guys are doing.
The paying it forward type thing.
What'd you say? We got to get the kids. Vinny's like,
I'm sorry.
No, but before we go, come on, because we got a lot of people listening. A lot of people want to go see you. Tell them where they can see you on stand up on.
When's this coming out?
This is coming out next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday, so we'll be in Texas right now. If you're listening to this the week it comes out, we're going to be in
San Antonio tonight. If you're listening to it on the 21st. 22nd, we're going to be in Houston. 23rd to the 25th, we're going to be at Moon Tower.
There you go.
We're doing 2 live actual podcasts.
What venue?
We're doing one at the Creek and one at AX something.
Great venues.
Yes.
Well, I know the AX one, but Creek is a great.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. And then we're doing Fort Worth on Sunday the 26th. And then we're coming back to New York on September 30th. We're going to be at Governor's.
There you go.
And Philly, and we're having
Philly and New York
coming.
down around.
And the live shows are typically, we do stand-up, we co-headline, and then we close out answering garbage
it's not a
questions
live
from
pod.
the audience. It's not a live pod. It's
We're
like
just
a
doing
stand-up
live
show.
pods at Moon Tower.
Yeah.
But it's a really fun show. Houston or Texas, come out and fucking see us, please.
Hell yeah, dude. All right, go see the Are You Garbage Boys. Thanks so much for coming on.
Thank you, man.
Appreciate
both of
it
you
so much.
Congratulations again on that.
I love you. Thanks for the cookies. I'm going to go throw them at my neighbors.